Hi everyone, Jackie here, sharing with you my October Country Craft Creations Creative Team project. This is project number 1, and it's using the Graphic 45 Cafe Parisian collection. For this project, I simply use the Graphic 45 Cafe Parisian pages that really were the more on the dessert line, along with paper from the Cafe Parisian Pattern and Solids paper pad. Um, these are both from the 12 by 12 pads. What I created today was a recipe album. My cover measures 8.5 by 8.5, and my pages are 8 by 8. This recipe album consists of two pages, two different types of pages, which I will have a tutorial on how to make those two pages attached to at the end of this video. I'll have the links added on. So for the front cover, I did do the flap, magnetic flap for the top, added hardware from Recollections, so the handle and then the hardware on the spine are both from Recollections. For the front of the cover, I cut out the title part of Cafe Parisians off the main theme page, and then used 2 of the postage stamps and created a little side pocket here where you could add smaller recipe cards, and these both are from the collection, and they both are from the calling cards of the collection. So for my spine, I created a border using a border punch. I created a little border on each end and added a piece of the designer paper down the middle. Added this hardware and cut out the word fancies from one of the calling cards. And then my back cover, I just added one of the calling cards to it as well. So this, again, like I said, uses only 2 different page patterns, and it's super easy and super quick to create. So opening it up, so for the front cover I did add a pocket, which is going to hold lots and lots of your larger recipes, so like the ones you cut out of the magazines or from the newspaper, or where you find them online and you print them out on your 8.5 by 11. So this is a great place to hold those papers. I did create this little mini book to put in the pocket, and I used a calling card on front, and then as you open it up, you have 2 side pockets that hold recipe cards, a middle pocket that also holds recipe cards, and then just kept it very simple. These are using the pattern and solids from the pattern and solid 12 by 12, and then just a calling card. So put that back in here. Now, like I said, this basically is 2 pages, 2 different patterns, and yet it's a 5-page album. So for the first page, what I've done is I've created an accordion type folder pocket. So it's nice and deep and wide, so it's going to hold lots and lots of your recipes. Again, for those that like to, if you're like me, I'll cut them from magazines, I'll cut them out of the newspaper. If I see them online, I print them off, and then I've got all these stacks of paper and no place to put them. So this is going to be great. I can fold them in half and just stick them right in here in this pocket. So all my papers are inked with Tim Holtz antique linen to kind of give it a finished look. And then the back of this page, I just actually created a small pocket out of the designer paper. And then I also took one of the cards and then left that open at the top so it would hold your recipe card at the top. In each one of these little pockets, open this one up, will hold a good amount, and it's accordion too, not as large as the bigger pockets, but it will hold quite a few of your recipe cards in there. So that's the first page. Now the second page, what I created is a side pocket, which has two side pocket page. So I've got two pockets here that you can has little pockets in them that will hold your recipe cards, and they hold quite a few of them. I have 2 or 3 in each one of these, and there's still plenty of room for more in there as well. And then I've left this kind of plain, number one, because I love this paper. I think the print on this is just gorgeous, and the colors are beautiful. So I just added a little journaling card. So maybe you want to keep certain, maybe this page will hold just cakes. So you could put cakes up here. You could also put a picture of a recipe here as well on this. And then the back, I just simply did a little corner pocket using one of the cutouts, and then added a calling card, which I matted, and the Cartabella linen paper. And that is what I used throughout the book for my pages, was the Cartabella linen. So that's your second page design. So the next page is the pocket again. Again, lots of room to hold those recipes in. And then the back is the same. I made a little pocket which has recipe cards in it as well. And these recipe cards, I just found this template online. It was a free template, so I thought it matched well with the colors of it to match with the paper. So I went ahead and just printed off a few of them to add to my recipe book. So, and then again, I just used a calling card up here. And then here's your second design page. Again, double pocket, side pocket. That's going to hold your recipe cards. Lots of room to add a photo here, and then a little journaling tag at the top. And then the other side again is just a cutout that I've created into a pocket holding one of your calling cards. So the last page is another one of your accordion pockets. So like I said, lots and lots of room to store lots of recipes. And then again, it's got the back, and then I left this open at the top too, again, to hold a recipe there. More recipe cards in here in this pocket. And then for the back cover, I went ahead and created a waterfall. And then on the waterfall, I created little pockets that's going to hold recipe cards on each one of them. So you can add your recipes in there. And as you can see, I did it on each one. Hold your recipe cards there. And then, so that's going to hold a good, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 recipes on recipe cards. And then you can also use the back and put a recipe card on there as well. So, because I did mat those on the back side. So that is my little my mini recipe album. That's going to hold lots and lots of recipes and lots of room to expand, as well as for when you add fill your pockets up. I do have the tutorial on how to make those 2 different pages, and I will link it at the bottom of this video, and it will also be available to view on my YouTube channel. Again, thanks for watching, and I appreciate it. Have a good day. Bye-bye.